Assalamualaikum. My name is Amzam and I am from the School at campus. Today I am going to talk with ChatGPT topic about food. Hey ChatGPT, can you hear me?
Of course. Just let me know what you need, whether it's a question, a task, or even just some brainstorming, and I'll do my best to help out.
Okay. ChatGPT, my first question is what is food?
That's a great question. At its most basic level, food is any substance we eat or drink to provide nutrients and energy for our bodies. But of course, it's also so much more. It's tied to culture, history, tradition, and even social connection. What got you thinking about food?
Why why does the food come from?
That's a really interesting question. Food comes from all sorts of sources. Plants and animals form the base. Think crops like wheat, fruits, vegetables, and livestock like cows, chickens, fish. But it also comes from more complex systems farming, fishing, even industrial food production. So it's a whole chain from soil to market to table.
Why do human needs food?
So humans need food because it provides us with the essential nutrients we can't produce on our own. Things like energy, vitamins, minerals, and proteins. Basically, food keeps our bodies running. It's fuel for growth, repair, and all our daily activities.
Okay. Why is food essential for life?
Yeah, absolutely. Food is one of the core pillars of life. Without it, we wouldn't have the energy to function, grow, or survive. It's tied to our health, development, and even our mental well being. So, in a very real sense, food is life.
What are the main type of food?
Yeah, so broadly speaking, food types fall into a few main categories. You've got carbohydrates like grains, fruits, and veggies, proteins like meat, beans, and nuts, and fats like oils, dairy, and avocados. And then, of course, there are micronutrients like vitamins and minerals, which we get from a variety of sources. It's all about balance.
Why is a balanced diet important?
So, a balanced diet is crucial because it gives your body all the different nutrients it needs. So, you're not missing out on energy, vitamins, or minerals. It helps keep your immune system strong, reduces risk of chronic diseases, and just supports overall health and well being. Basically, it's all about giving your body what it needs to thrive.
How does food affect health?
Yeah, food has a huge impact on health. The nutrients we get from food fuel our organs, support cell repair, and keep our energy levels stable. On the flip side, a poor diet, too much sugar, processed food, or lack of variety can lead to things like obesity, heart disease, diabetes, and even mood disorders. So, food is really foundational to our well being.
How does food provide energy?
Yeah, so food provides energy through macronutrients, primarily carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. When we digest these, our body breaks them down into glucose, fatty acids, and amino acids. These then get converted into ATP, which is basically the energy currency for all our cells. So every bite we take is literally powering our bodies.
How has cooking evolved?
Cooking is so fun. It's really a combination of creativity and science. You take raw ingredients, and by applying heat, mixing flavors, and using techniques, you transform them into delicious meals. Plus, it's a way to connect with people and culture. Every dish has a story.
Why is food important at celebration?
Oh, that's a great point. Food is such a central part of celebrations because it brings people together. Whether it's a holiday, a family gathering, or a special event, sharing a meal is a way to bond, honor traditions, and create meaningful memories. It's like a universal language of connection.
Why do families share meals?
So sharing food really fosters a sense of community. When we eat together, it's like we're saying we belong together, whether it's a family dinner, a festive holiday, or even just a casual get together. It makes us feel connected, understood, and honestly, pretty at home.
How does food bring people together?
Yeah, food has this amazing ability to break down barriers. When people share a meal, they relax, they open up, and they create common ground. Doesn't matter what language you speak or what background you come from, sitting down with a plate of food is a universal invitation to connect.
What makes food nutritious?
Yeah, so food is considered nutritious when it provides a good balance of essential nutrients, things like vitamins, minerals, proteins, healthy fats, and carbs. A nutritious diet gives your body what it needs for growth, repair, and long term health, rather than just empty calories.
How has food changed over time?
That's really interesting. Over time, food has been shaped by things like scarcity, agriculture, and even trade. As societies developed, so did farming and food production, which meant some foods became more prized, more expensive, or more symbolic. So the value of food has evolved with culture and economics.
Yeah. Why is a balanced diet important?
Yeah, a balanced diet is really important because it ensures your body gets all the nutrients it needs. No single food can give you everything. So when you balance things like proteins, carbs, fats, vitamins, and minerals, it supports your overall health, energy, and even your mood.
Okay. How has farming changed food production?
Oh, it really has. Farming completely revolutionized food production. Instead of relying on hunting or foraging, humans could cultivate crops and domesticate animals, which meant more reliable food supply, larger populations, and eventually more complex food systems. So farming really changed everything about how we eat.
Why is food why is food safety important?
Food safety is super important because it protects us from foodborne illnesses and contamination. If food isn't handled, cooked, or stored properly, it can carry bacteria, viruses, or toxins. So, by ensuring food safety, things like hygiene, proper cooking temps, and storage, we keep ourselves and others healthy.
How can food become contaminated?
That's a great question. Food can become an emotional comfort or a tradition when it's tied to memories, family, or culture. When we share a dish that reminds us of home or a special occasion, it can bring us comfort, nostalgia, or even a sense of belonging.
Hmm. Why is organic food? What is organic food?
Good one. So, organic food is basically produced without synthetic pesticides, fertilizers, or genetically modified organisms. It's all about natural farming methods. People often choose organic food because they feel it's better for the environment and for health, though it can sometimes be a bit more expensive.
Why is reducing food waste important?
Yeah, reducing food waste is really important because it helps conserve resources like water, land, and energy that go into producing food. Plus, it cuts down on greenhouse gas emissions from decomposing food in landfills. And of course, it's just a way to ensure more people can get access to the food we produce.
Okay. How can people save food?
Yeah, there are a bunch of ways. People can plan meals, store leftovers properly, and compost scraps. Also, shopping smart, like only buying what you need and being mindful of expiration dates, can make a big difference. Every small step helps.
Why do people choose healthy foods?
Yeah, a lot of people choose healthy food because it boosts their energy, supports their overall health, and helps prevent diseases like diabetes or heart issues. Plus, it can improve mood and mental clarity. So it's not just about the body, it's about feeling good all around.
Okay. Why does fast food affect health?
Yeah, so fast food tends to be high in things like saturated fats, sugars, and salt, but low in nutrients. So if you eat it too often, it can contribute to weight gain, heart issues, and other health problems. That's why it's usually best in moderation?
Why is street food popular?
Oh, street food is really popular because it's tasty, affordable, and often has this amazing local flair. You can get unique flavors, it's convenient, and you get a real sense of culture from the street vendors themselves.
How has globalization changed food?
Yeah, absolutely. Globalization has really changed food by spreading ingredients, recipes, and cuisines all over the world. So now you can find sushi in Paris, tacos in Tokyo. Global flavors are just a part of everyday life.
Why do people enjoy trying new food?
Yeah, people really enjoy variety because it keeps things interesting and helps them explore different cultures. Trying new foods can be a fun adventure and it broadens our horizons. Plus, it's just delicious.
Yeah. Why is food important in a religion?
Yeah, food is really important in a ritual because it symbolizes nourishment, gratitude, and connection. Whether it's a daily family meal, a religious ceremony, or a seasonal feast, food brings people together, marks important moments, and often carries deep meaning in that culture.
Why is food more than a basic need?
Yeah, absolutely. Food is so much more than just a basic need. It's a form of expression, creativity, and culture. It tells a story of where we come from, who we are, and how we connect with others.
How has food become a cultural icon?
Yeah, it really has. Fast food is often tied to modern lifestyle, convenience, and even globalization. It's a shared experience across cultures. Like, even if you're in one country, you might recognize the same big brands. So it's become a symbol of modern life, sometimes celebrated, sometimes critiqued.
How has technology changed food?
Yeah, definitely. Food changes with things like technology, migration, and even the environment. New ingredients, cooking methods, and global influences keep evolving. So food is always in flux, adapting to the world around it.
How does food influence identity?
Yeah, food is such a powerful part of identity. The dishes we grow up with, the flavors we crave, even the rituals around food, they all reflect where we come from, who we are, and how we connect with others. It's like a language that tells our personal and cultural story.
Thank you so much for watching. Allah Hafiz.